Yes, I want to continue with the ANOVA analysis. Let's go to do MANOVA now. We open the statistics menu. We open the analysis ANOVA sub menu where we will choose the multivariate ANOVA, and we wait for the form to come up. The multivariate ANOVA is what we use to compare the means of many variables, especially in the independent variables together. For the multivariate ANOVA, called MANOVA, the dependent variable is usually more than one. With VSP, we have made the dependent variable to be a maximum of 4 dependent variable, and the independent variable, which is the predictor variable, a maximum of 10. Therefore, you can have up to y1, y2, y3, y4. For convenience, we adopted this nomenclature for this version of VSP. Rather than calling it the name you prefer, the dependent variables are just simply called y1, y2, y3, and y4, while the independent variables are called x1, x2, x3, f4, f5, s6, x7, x8, x9, and x10. So the maximum is for independent variable is 10, while the maximum for the dependent variable is 4. So you can, in between these, you can choose any number. Now we are going to do our analysis of the multivariate ANOVA on the basis of three y variables, that's 3 dependent variables, and 5 independent variables. So we start with y1, comma, y2, comma, y3. You can see that the way I separated these from each other is the way I also separated the independent variables with just comma, no space in between, otherwise there will be error. Now, independent variables we have is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. It's not compulsory that you must use all the independent variable or all the dependent variable, but you must use at least 2 dependent variable and also at least 2 independent variables for the multivariable ANOVA. Now let us now see how this is done. The name of the dataset file is MANOVA 1. So then let's see how this goes. Yeah, that is it. That is the plot. The plots of the multivariate ANOVA. You can see based on the 3 dependent variables y1, y2, and y3. Then look at the the other variable that we have here. So that's it. So that is the plot. That is the plot. Let's now look at the figures that is behind the plot. Yeah, you see, this is the figures. As usual, VSP will start with the data set used, data set name used. Then it will go to the MANOVA results, the multivariate linear analysis, starting with the intercept. It will be analyzed according to 4 analysis: Weeks lambda, Pilar's thrice, Hotelling Lawley thrice, Roy's greatest root. You can see that. Then it will now, after the intercept, it will now descend on the individual independent variables. X1, look at its own figures, and of course the F value and then their P value. Then X2, X3, X4, and F5, which is the last. Look at it, and then at the end it will now tell you that these have been saved to so and so, or written to so and so MANOVA, and then this also, just like that. So with this, now we can go on and confirm. Now let's open this, and then let's now confirm. Yeah, let's confirm this. This is the, yeah, that is the same plot that was used, according to the 3. You can see the 3 y variables, 3 y variables. As a matter of fact, they kind of correlate. They try to look at each other and see how they played their role amongst the independent variables. So this is like a correlation graph for them. Okay, so with this, now let us close this, and then we'll look at the results again. Now this is the printable result. This is the printable result. Yeah, the printable result. So that's it, the printable result, which is the same thing with what we had on the screen. Now you can see the intercept. All the intercepts were I think the P value, the probability value of F for all the intercepts were significant, showing that it's a good model fit. But when it comes to individual, there was no one that was significant there, no one. So, but that is about that. Yeah, that's multiple ANOVA. Now we now go on to look at the analysis of variances. That is the one-way ANOVA. Now we see, go back to statistics menu, then ANOVA submenu, and then we now go to one-way ANOVA. Now with one-way ANOVA, it will go straight to open the form. Okay, you're saying that the one way this is not found. All right, one way ANOVA is not found. Okay, yeah, so maybe we'll come back to this later. Okay.